Alright then guys, what's going on? Cloud Plays here and welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about Jedi Survivor. This video is going to primarily be as to why it is that I'm picking it up and what I think the positives are to this game. And if this video does well, then this is going to be something we carry over to all new future games as to why we will or will not be picking it up. With that being said, if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. But with that being said, let's dive on into some Star Wars Jedi Survivor. So why am I getting Star Wars Jedi Survivor? This game has had an absolute scrutiny amount of crazy ass trailers, and that is something that is really hyping for me. Every time we see something new, it just builds the hype perfectly. Now this video is recorded after the Star Wars Celebration, which had the final gameplay trailer in it, and if you guys haven't seen that, then I'll make sure I leave an annotation in the top right corner. You guys can go and watch the final gameplay trailer and my reaction to it. It is absolutely incredible, but it does take us to Coruscant, and it's not explorable for a long time, but the fact that we can go there is just incredible. The exploration inside of this game is kind of like if, buts, and maybes. In some places it's absolutely amazing, in other places it's more for the aesthetic pleasing areas. But for me, the fact that we can even go to Coruscant is absolutely incredible. They've improved this game massively from Fallen Order, which as a huge fan I've got really high expectations. Obviously we expect the improvements from Fallen Order. With the game now being years old, we expect that it's going to be a lot better. But do I think this is going to be one of those game of the years? I think it's questionable, but it will be one of the better games that you do play this year. Do you get the chance to pick it up? There are a lot of games that have already released, including Hogwarts Legacy and Resident Evil, and numerous games to release later on in the future, including Starfield and many more, that I don't think that the Star Wars Jedi Survivor is going to hit the game of the year count. But all the same, this game is one you definitely don't want to miss, especially if you are a Star Wars fan as an overall. When we look at the main character, we have got Cal. Cal is an absolutely incredible main character for this game title, and he is more powerful now at the start of this game than he was at the end of Fallen Order, which even then he was quite strong. For me, Cal as the main storyline process, it's really exciting. I have a bit of a connection with the character as an overall, and I do feel like it's really cool to see where it is that his story takes through to. If you haven't played Fallen Order, I would highly recommend jumping in. You've got around 17 days before the original game release for Survivor, and it's definitely worth giving Fallen Order a crack. You do gain a bit of a love for the bloody guy, and I do really want to see what happens next to him. But when we start looking at the more technical side of the game, we do have quality of life changes, enemy types which are absolutely second to none. We've got so many more enemy types that we're fighting up against, and the overall feel, without changing the overall aspect, is just absolutely incredible. The game looks relatively similar, and graphical imagery does look really good, although not far off of Fallen Order, and do think that could have been something that was improved. But as an overall, the game's quality of life changes and the way that they've upgraded the game definitely does get me excited. For me, I'm an explorer, and I think even though the combat in the game is absolutely amazing, I cannot wait to see how many planets that we're able to explore and how Cal actually changes throughout the storyline and the exploration inside of these planets. As we all know, storylines do have main character feelings, and I love to see how it is that Cal progresses through the storyline and how his character actually changes from what we've seen already inside of Fallen Order. On side of that though, he's not going to be alone. We do have companions, and the companion aspect in this game looks absolutely incredible. Although it's not something that is new to the gaming scene, it is something that is new to this franchise, and I feel like they've done an incredible job of it. We've seen a lot of split scenes and stuff like that throughout all of the trailers, where we see Bo and stuff like that come in and they just hammer it, and it just looks like it's done so well. A lot of cinematics, which I don't know how I feel about, with the cinematic animations in between the combinations with the companions. It does look extremely fun, but I don't know how I feel about those animations coming in so frequently. What I do hope though is that they don't rush this. I feel like this was a game that needed to be done right, with Fallen Order already having such a high fan base and such a appreciated style, and the way that they actually made it. The ending to Fallen Order was extremely rushed, and it was extremely disappointed, and I'm just hoping that they don't do the same with Jedi Survivor, in the fact that they don't rush this overall. If they make the storyline work well and they do hold it down properly, they've got a lot of secrets, a lot of hidden pieces and stuff like that, they kept the Darth Vader stuff kind of under wraps with Fallen Order, so I'm really hoping that we've got some nice surprises due to come, a lot of shock and wow moments, and I'm just so ready to dive on into Survivor to see what it is that they've got for us. If you guys are unsure about the game, that is absolutely fine. We are going to be live streaming it. We are trying to get over on Kick as of right now. I'm a little bit unsure whether we're going to be streaming it here on the channel or if we'll be on Kick to push it forward, but irrelevant to it, we are going to be live streaming it, so make sure you stay tuned to the community page here on the channel to see where it is we end up. But I'm really excited to see where this game goes, and I'm hoping that once we put up enough gameplay, you guys are going to be excited as well. We've put up quite a few videos already from the main Survivor game, and if you guys want to check out a load of things, I'll make sure I leave the playlist link down in the description. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. I appreciate all your faces. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up, subscribe, post notifications turned on, and this is why I'm picking up Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Thanks again for watching. Appreciate your faces, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.